and welcome to American Dream Television, Selling San Antonio. My name is Pearl Cook, and today we are venturing just beyond the city limits to a small town I proudly call home, Cibolo, Texas. Despite its rapid growth, Cibolo maintains its sweet and country charm while still offering some of the city life amenities. And today we're going to be checking out one of my favorite spots, Makos on the Creek. Let's check it out. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Pearl. Welcome to Makos. Good to see you again.
Thank you so much for having us here today.
Oh, our pleasure. Why don't we go over here and go meet the chef?
Absolutely. Well, hello, Dave. Thanks so much for having us here today, you and Chef Kai. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Absolutely, Pearl.
Yes. So, Dave, I know you're an F-15 pilot. Tell us the story. How does that translate into you becoming a restaurant owner, and how did you come up with the name?
Sure. Well, I retired from the Air Force about 2013, so about 10 years ago. And I did some consulting work, and so I had some free time, and my wife and I and our kids lived here in Cibolo, and there wasn't a lot in Cibolo. People were driving to New Braunfels, or they were driving downtown, and my wife said, you know, somebody really needs to build something here in Cibolo, and I agreed very strongly with her that someone should do that. And so, you know, now 10 years later, here we are. One of the challenges with the starting a business is, what are you going to call it? And so we went round and round on what that would be, and my kids actually right away said we need to call it Makos. And so my call sign in the Air Force was Mako. It's the fastest shark in the ocean and the second deadliest. So it was a pretty good call sign.
And Chef Kai, you know, the flavors in Texas, they could be pretty dynamic. How do you make these flavors stand out? What is the secret? I heard you make some of your own spices.
I do. The Spice by Kai coffee mix, yeah.
That's
That's over the years, when like doing specials, working at different restaurants. I was always big into spices from Trinidad and Tobago. We're big on spices back there, so I always create some things. And then COVID hit, and I started thinking, okay, hours got slow at the restaurant, time got slower. We just had a lot of time at home. But I started like dehydrating fresh vegetables from scratch, making spices from the vegetables.
Dave, tell us a little bit about the ambiance and the atmosphere that you're trying to create here at Makos. What keeps people coming back?
Absolutely, Pearl. We did multiple tours in Europe, and one of our favorite things about Europe was they enjoyed dining. You know, too often in our country, dining is something you get out of the way, you get done, you go through it as quickly as you can. And so we did not want that. We wanted an enjoyable experience. We wanted time to sit, enjoy, and, you know, take in the flavors and enjoy the company and sit in an environment that you like.
There you have it, guys. We just showed you Makos on the Creek. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today to American Dream Television, Selling San Antonio. See you next time.